Hello everyone and welcome back to another video by EonTalk. I'm your host Ian and I hope everyone's having a good morning, afternoon, and evening. With the ongoing global pandemic situation and people practicing social distancing, there haven't been many new Korean movies to review. Thus, today I've prepared another movie review of a film I enjoyed but hadn't gotten a review out for. Today's review will be on the rom-com released last year, titled Crazy Romance. Directed by Kim Han-gyul, Crazy Romance was released on October 2nd of 2019. The movie features two amazing main leads, Kim Rae-Won and Hyo-Jin, who showed great chemistry through this film. Other cast members include Kang, Jung, Woong-In, So-Yeon, Chae-Eun, Hye-Ryn, Woo-Hyun, Geun-Rok, Min-Kyung, and Il-Joo. As the title makes clear, the movie is a romance comedy that takes a real look at what romantic relationships look like. The synopsis of the movie is as follows. After his ex-girlfriend leaves him, Chae-Eun spends every day drinking his sorrow away. One day, he wakes up with a major hangover, and after checking his phone, he realizes that he called and talked to an unknown number for 2 hours. Who was the owner of the unknown number? It was none other than his work colleague, So-Yeon, who he just met that previous day. So-Yeon, who's also recently broken up with her boyfriend, started working at the same company as Chae-Eun the day before the call, and the two start off on the wrong foot, but gradually gets closer and closer. Let's first take a look at the good parts about Crazy Romance. I found that the film did a very good job at showing the real aspects of relationships in a funny and comedic way. It shows both the male and female's point of view in a romantic relationship in a very realistic and humorous way. There's an expression in Korea of a quote-unquote refreshing moment called saida. This literally translates to cider or the carbonated drink Sprite, and what this entails is that it's very refreshing and clears out a situation, much like how sodas clear up that clogged up feeling you get when eating something greasy and cheesy, like a pizza or a burger. That refreshing moment when you eat something greasy and take a huge gulp of Coke or Sprite and you feel it all going down in a refreshing way. Crazy Romance had lots of those cider moments where it says things you can't say for you. For example, I'm sure you've had those times where you wanted to say something to your boyfriend, girlfriend, or just anyone really, but didn't say because of reasons such as you don't want to hurt their feelings or because it's just socially not acceptable. Well, the characters in Crazy Romance say those unconventional things you wanted to say for you in a refreshing way. Also, the movie had a great cast, both main and supporting. All the actors of the film fit their roles so well, and the character chemistry was great. The two main leads were amazing as always, but I want to give a special shout out to Kang. I selected Kang as my favorite supporting actor in the 2019 EonTalk Movie Awards, and I truly do believe he's someone we need to keep an eye on as he brings a very bright energy when he comes on screen. He was also in other films such as Exit and On Your Wedding Day, as well as the K-drama Oh My Ghost, and although he played supporting roles in all of these productions, I believe he has what it takes to take on a main role in a comedic film, and I'm hoping to see him in a leading position in the future. Moreover, I mentioned that the movie portrayed real aspects in a humorous way, and it does this so well. There were lots of LOL moments where I found myself laughing numerous times. The film kept my attention throughout, giving funny scenes after funny scenes so that you're never bored. Moving along to the bad parts about the movie, this sort of goes hand in hand to the first good factor about the film, but because the movie is based on quote-unquote real relationships, there aren't any real surprises. The story is something everyone knows, as you've probably gone through something similar if you've been in a relationship. This means that the narrative itself isn't anything special. It's fairly predictable and doesn't really go beyond your expectations. You can probably guess the ending of the story and you're most likely right. And lastly, the movie has a lot, and I mean a lot of drinking. Because this is a Korean film and so based on the Korean culture, drinking is a huge part of the movie. I'm not saying everyone drinks to that extent, but it is pretty common to go out for soju with your friends, family, and colleagues. So backtracking a little on the real part about the movie, this may not necessarily be the case if you haven't experienced the nightlife of Korea, or more so the drinking life of Korean culture, or you yourself don't drink or haven't experienced that blackout drunk state of mind. The movie has so much drinking that you can almost smell the soju breaking through the screen. I found Crazy Romance to be a great rom-com that gives you that feel-good feeling once the movie is over. It's a very real movie, much like how On Your Wedding Day and Tune In For Love were also very real films. But it's different in that On Your Wedding Day and Tune In For Love were real in the sense of your first love and your love life experience with that first love, whereas Crazy Romance was more real on terms of new relationships. The movie isn't by any means the best movie of the year or the best comedy of the year either, but it is quite up there in terms of a good rom-com. I definitely recommend if you're feeling for a good laugh. I'll give Crazy Romance a ticket price value of $12. That concludes today's review of Crazy Romance. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to show me your support. If you love my work, your support on Patreon would be very much appreciated. Thank you to everyone that watched till the end, and I'll see you in the next one.